Everything gone. $0. Zero connections. Zero safety net. If I had to start completely over with nothing but the knowledge I have now, here is the exact plan I would follow, month by month, to rebuild my wealth from scratch. This isn't theory. This isn't motivation. This is a concrete, actionable blueprint that anyone can follow regardless of their starting point. No trust fund. No rich parents. No lucky breaks. Just strategy, execution, and time. Month 1. Survival mode. The first priority is not making money. It's stopping the financial bleeding. If I'm truly starting from zero, I need to handle 3 things immediately. First, secure free or extremely cheap housing. This might mean staying with family, finding a roommate situation, or even house sitting. The goal is to get your monthly housing cost as close to zero as possible, at least temporarily. Second, get any job. Not your dream job. Not a career move. Any job that puts cash in your pocket within a week. Restaurants, delivery driving, retail, warehouse work. The specific job doesn't matter. What matters is creating immediate cash flow. I would aim to work 60 to 70 hours in this first month across 1 or 2 jobs. The goal is to save at least $1,000 to $2,000 by the end of month 1. Third, and this is critical, eliminate every non-essential expense. No eating out. No subscriptions. No new clothes. Cook everything at home. Use free Wi-Fi. Your only expenses are food, transportation to work, and a phone. Everything else is cut. Months 2 and 3. Building the income engine. Now that I have basic cash flow and a small financial cushion, it's time to start building a real income source. During these 2 months, I would work my survival job during the day and spend every evening and weekend building a skill-based side business. Here's the specific path I'd follow. Choose one high-value skill that I can learn in 30 days or less. The best options in 2026 are AI content creation, social media management, basic web development, or virtual assistants. Spend 2 weeks consuming every free resource about that skill. YouTube tutorials, free courses, blog posts, Reddit communities. 2 weeks of intensive learning is enough to become competent. Then, in week 3, create 3 samples of my work. If I'm doing content creation, write 3 blog posts or create 3 social media strategies. If I'm doing web development, build 3 simple websites. These samples become my portfolio. In week 4, start reaching out to potential clients. I would send 50 cold outreach messages per week. Not generic templates. Personalized messages that show I understand their business and can solve a specific problem. At a 5% response rate, that's 2 to 3 conversations per week. At a 30% close rate on those conversations, I should land my first client within the first month of outreach. My goal by the end of month 3 is to have 2 to 3 recurring clients paying me a total of $2,000 to $4,000 per month. Months 4 through 6. Scaling and investing. This is where the plan starts to accelerate. By now, I should be earning $4,000 to $6,000 per month between my job and my side business. Here's exactly how I'd allocate that money. 50% goes to living expenses. Keep these as low as possible. If I can live on $2,000 per month, that leaves significant room for growth. 30% goes straight into an emergency fund, then investments. First, I'd build a 3-month emergency fund. At $2,000 in monthly expenses, that's $6,000. Once that's funded, every dollar in this bucket goes into low-cost index funds. I would open a Roth IRA and max it out as fast as possible. The remaining 20% gets reinvested into my business. Better tools, a small advertising budget, maybe outsourcing some tasks to free up time for higher value work. During this phase, I'd also start phasing out the survival job. As side business income grows, I'd reduce hours at the job and reinvest that time into the business. The goal is to be fully self-employed by month 6, earning $6,000 to $8,000 per month entirely from my own business. Months 7 through 12. The compound effect. This is where everything comes together. By now, I have a functioning business, an emergency fund, and the beginning of an investment portfolio. Here's the year-end roadmap. Productize my service. Turn my freelance work into a repeatable system. Create templates, processes, and standard offerings. This allows me to serve more clients without working more hours. Raise my prices. After 6 months of delivering results, I've earned the right to charge premium rates. A 20 to 30% price increase with existing clients plus higher rates for new clients can push monthly revenue to $10,000 to $15,000. Start building passive income streams. Take the knowledge from my business and create a digital product, an online course, a template pack, or a paid community. This takes time to build, but creates income that doesn't require trading hours for dollars. Invest consistently. By month 12, I should have $10,000 to $20,000 invested across index funds and my Roth IRA. More importantly, I've built the habit of investing a fixed percentage of every dollar earned. My year one target is a net worth of $25,000 to $50,000, up from zero. That includes cash savings, investments, and the value of a functioning business generating consistent income. But here's the thing most people miss about starting over. The money is secondary. The real asset is the knowledge and the mindset you build along the way. Most people who lose everything and rebuild end up wealthier than before. Why? Because they've lost the fear. They know they can do it. They've proven to themselves that wealth is a skill, not a circumstance. The person who builds from 0 to 50,000 develops capabilities that someone who inherited $1 million never had to develop. Sales skills, discipline, financial literacy, risk management, resourcefulness. These are permanent assets that can never be taken away. So if you're starting from 0 right now, understand this. You're not behind. You're at the starting line of the best journey of your life. Every successful person you admire was once where you are now. The only difference between them and everyone else is that they started. They took that first step when it felt impossible. If this plan gave you a roadmap you can actually follow, hit subscribe and turn on notifications. The Wealth Code gives you the strategies to build real wealth regardless of where you're starting from. Comment below with your starting point. $0, 1,000, 10,000. Let's build together. Share this with someone who needs a fresh start. And I'll see you in the next one.